sometimes you start to be like, oh my God, like this is dark and sad and I don't know if we're going to get through this, but like we have each other.
Yeah.
You know, not everyone has support. We have a roof over our head. We have water. We have like a lot of mint slice, you know? So like that gratitude I think has saved me so many times in my life and my career.
Hello and welcome to Separate Bathrooms. We would like to acknowledge the Gadigal People of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of this land, and pay our respects to the elders, both past and present. My name's Brahe-Daddo, and this
is Cameron Daddo, her husband of 32 years.
That's right.
Just there's a moment where you just stop counting.
Yeah,
is
almost. There? No.
Do we? I don't think so.
Well,
I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty proud of it. I'm very proud of it.
I know.
32 years?
I know.
Tim Watson, he was my favourite footballer growing up, AFL football. He was number 32 for Essendon.
Well over half my life I've been with you now. It's pretty amazing.
It's true.
Yeah, you
Wow.
too, right?
Okay.
You too. Now, are you ready for this?
I am.
We are about to invite a multimedia force of nature, oh, I'm not kidding, and her partner into the bathroom.
We know a lot about him. We know nothing. And, well, that's often that's a good thing sometimes,
Yeah,
a fun thing.
Yep. Tanya Hennessy is an actor, nominated comedian, radio announcer, TV presenter, and a multi-best-selling author.
Her husband, Tom, we don't think he does any of that.
Tanya is a social media superstar with a Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube following in excess of 2.3 million followers. That's amazing. Her views on Facebook are staggering, over 1 billion views. That's like got to be...
That's a lot. Tanya's written 3 best-selling books. Am I Doing This Right? Help Self, and her debut junior fiction book, which is called Drumroll Please, It's Stevie Louise, and Spotlight Please, It's Stevie Louise. She's appeared on all the most popular TV shows. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Hughesy, We Have a Problem, The 100, The Living Room, The Project, The Buzz, The Loop. That's a lot of these.
And Tom, well, he is the fiancé. And we're going to find out more about him and where Tanya gets all that energy from. Please welcome Tanya and Tom to the bathroom.
Welcome, Tom and Tanya, to the bathroom.
Bonjour.
Hey, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, let's just get something straight first. Tom, have you ever done a podcast before?
I've done a couple. I've been on Tanya's 3 times.
Oh, okay.
So this is my 4th.
All right. Okay. So, all right. So, well done. That's okay. You feeling okay?
Yeah, fine.
You ready for this?
Yeah, totally ready.
All right. Can you give us a little context? Because we know a lot about your amazing wife. We know NADA about you. Nada.
Yeah.
So, what
Not
do you
married
do?
yet, by the way, almost.
What do you do? How do you keep such a low profile?
I don't know. I like to kind of just blend into the background a little bit, but I'm a chef and I work in coffee, so I'm just like pretty much I'm a hospo guy through and through. Been in hospitality my whole working career, but yeah.
So when you say you work in coffee, are you a roaster?
I am.
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Okay.
Yes, I'm just working at a small micro roastery at the moment, but
How inner West Sydney is that?
but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's too much to tell.
Okay, well, we'll find out more as
yeah.
we go. Then I just wanted a basic flat line.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, coffee, hospo,
Chef life.
Yeah,
life,
yeah,
coffee.
pretty much just
Are
chef
you
life.
hopped up on coffee now? Are you a drinker or just a roaster?
No, I only probably have 1 a day now. Like I used to have heaps, but what?
No, it used to be like 12 coffees a day.
Yeah,
so
like-
I'd come home flying.
I'm down to like 1, 2 max now.
Okay.
How good is dinner at your house, Tanya? with it?
Unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
That's why I'm constantly in a stretch pant. Like, I met Tom when I was 30 kilos lighter. This asshole has just fed me. Because here's the things, people go, oh, my God, I want to date a chef. It's like, do you, though? Because and Tom will attest to this, they do not cook with health in mind. They cook for flavour in mind.
Yes, that's
which
right.
is salt, butter, fat, which is
Yes.
great. But it's amazing, but it's rich. Like, yeah.
It is.
You could work on your... Why
Yeah,
am I
I'm-
giving you feedback?
You could work on like reducing the calories, Tom.
I'm trying. I am trying.
But Tom's language of love is food, right? So we
Yeah.
had a friend stay over last night, the Bodzilla, who's this body positive influencer, and she's so smart. You should follow her. She's amazing. And Tom's like, would you like any type of cocktail? He's got every cocktail available and he's ready with the espresso martini. And she's like, what? Really? And Tom's like, yes. Would you like a beer? Which type?
Oh, can we come to your place?
Yeah,
Please.
absolutely.
Please. And then, like, if I've got a vegan friend, Tom's made 13 different vegan options. In the morning, right? So April comes down the stairs and Tom is already set up because, you know, he gets up early to chef. There's every food out for her. The bread is pre-cut. He's put the tea out. He's put, like, coffee out. It's just... the way he shows love is through
love that.
food.
Wow. Did you? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You go.
No, I was going to say that because our son, who's not a chef but that's always been his love language since he was little. That was, you know, if he doesn't have food, he is hugely angry and upset.
Yes.
When he does have food, no one's happier on the planet. But he can, and he's similar in the sense that he will never go low fat this or gluten free that or dairy free or sugar free. It's like load it all in. That's where all the flavors are, and he can pick it. If I use a gluten free flour in something, he knows every time, and I always try to trick him, and he always knows.
Wild. People,
Yeah.
I would never.
Yeah, I know, me either, but he knows.
Once I ate fish and I thought it was chicken, and I finished the meal. I was like, unbelievable chicken. That was tuna. I was like, was it? Like,
Chicken at the sea.
like I'm so bad. I like could have died. Like anyway.
Did you freak out, Tom, when Tan sent pictures back from Disneyland? So just for a bit of context, listener, I met Tanya last year. We had, like 3 weeks at Disneyland.
You felt like a
for luxury escapes. Oh my God. And there was this thing called the Goofy Breakfast. We went to Goofy's place. Oh my God.
He's like, okay.
Goofy's breakfast. Clearly it hit the spot.
What was it? I'm trying to
Remember?
think back to what it was.
Okay, so they had. It was like eggs, scrambled eggs with pizza in it, bacon in it, just marshmallows in it. And Cam's like, "Do you guys have an apple?" And I was like, "Do you guys do seconds and thirds?" Like we were on 2 different trips. But Cam was like,
It was 6 o'clock in the morning.
and every half hour, every Disney character comes out and dances and sings. And by the 3rd fucking song and dance, Cam was about to die. He was like,
Get the hell away from me, Goofy. I don't care if it's your kitchen or not.
It's a goofy breakfast. Please enjoy your goofy breakfast.
How were the scrambled eggs though?
Unbelievable.
But there was so much sugar. I mean, it was perfect for Disneyland because you load up on sugary pizza or all those. I mean, nothing was gluten free, Al. It was just all donut this and
Deep
waffles.
fried. Yeah.
It was insane.
Was it like Mickey Mouse shaped waffles?
Oh, everything's Mickey Mouse. Minnie Mouse. And they all came in as like, get away from me, you know.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
I was like,
it's too early.
Again. And he was like,
I know.
Because we were trying to have a production meeting. So I was like, okay, so we're going to get this shot. We're sitting out of order. So remember, Cam, you got to remember this. Tanya, do you remember to start this? It's a Mickey Mouse breakfast.
More marshmallow. Oh, my God.
Oh, boy.
Oh, we're going to have a great day here.
There weren't many people because we were in a production meeting and like Minnie Mouse is like on top of your face and talking about like a shot list. It was just ludicrous.
Oh, it was just not a great beginning to that day.
It was for
Fired
me.
up. And then we jumped into do you remember the thing we ate? It was called a
Snickerdoodle?
Snickerdoodle. The Snickerdoodle, whatever that was.
Like I know you lived in the States, both of you, for 25 years, which I do want to pick your brain about maybe off the air. That your accent is like outstanding. The whole time I think I spent in Disneyland was just trying to get Cam to talk in the accent because it's so good. And I was like,
Oh, he's really good. He's really good.
Well, that was my job. I mean, I couldn't.
know.
I had to walk into rooms and not let anyone know. Well, I just said, "Where'd you grow up?" Oh, Short Hills, New Jersey.
Wow,
And they
that's
just be
insane.
like,
see?
That's the way it happened.
It's like you're like a monkey at a zoo. I'm like, do it again.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't
the
have
roar.
the president of the United States speaking with an Australian accent, so I had to get it right.
Because who was the guy you were always up for castings with that you look so similar to that you said he's an American Horror Story?
Oh, that
very
guy.
similar.
Dylan McDermott.
Dylan
And
McDermott.
then and then we went through the GFC and I didn't look like him anymore because I went completely grey.
Well,
I
I'm
lost
glad
all my
I
hair
brought it
colour
up.
and pigment.
He may be grey too, but just dyed it.
Oh, that's probably the
Yeah,
case.
yeah.
There's a lot of dudes out there dyeing their hair in the
Yes.
business.
Oh, yeah. But
been-
you know what? When you said Dylan McDermott, I looked at every job he'd ever done and I was like, you would have, I'm sure like it was painful at some points to just be like, fuck you.
There was some moments where bitch got the job, but there were moments where I got the job too.
Yeah, fuck you. We hate that guy.
Boy, look, we're here to talk about you
Sorry.
two. Tanya and
I
Tom.
just end up interviewing
Yeah.
you guys on your own podcast.
How did you guys meet?
I was working in a bar in Toowoomba, so that's where I grew up in Queensland, and Tanya was doing the Brahe radio show there. And she would come in with her friends, and she said she was flirting. I just thought she was bullying me and being quite rude.
That was my way of trying to be like, cheeky, you know.
But I was like, why is she so mean to me? Like, I'm giving great service. I'm going above and beyond.
Yeah, it was just like he's
Hard customer.
For those who don't know, Tom is 7 years younger than me. So I was 29 and Tom was 23 or 22 when we actually met, 22. And so he was like outrageously young. And I was just like, I'll just go outrageously flirt with him. But it kind of came out rude. But I thought I was being sexy. I thought I had nothing to lose.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and then we hooked up one night and he's just never left.
Yeah.
And so,
Happened quite quick.
Yeah, but he is cooking and making drinks for you.
Correct.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Service
So you
10 out of 10.
you met in Toowoomba.
Yes.
Like, what happened between there and Sydney? So what you
Yeah.
started dating and then
So we kind of started dating for like maybe, 3 weeks? And then Tanya had to move to Canberra because she had a new job.
Right.
She was taking over the Brahe radio show there. Did distance maybe for 8 months, and then I moved to Canberra.
wow.
So we only
Yeah.
knew each other for like 9 weeks. And then we did long distance for 8 months. And then he moved into house in Canberra. And then we moved to Newcastle. And then we've been in Sydney for the last 5 years.
Nice. And is this where you're hopefully going to stay or no? Because you're talking about America. So
Are you?
Both of us would like to move to the States.
Yeah.
Whereabouts in particular?
LA.
Yeah. We both love LA.
And Tom is learning to speak Spanish because he wants to work in a Mexican cantina.
Yes.
How's your Duolingo going?
Oh, look, not great.
We'll say a sentence.
Yeah. Hola. Hola,
Yeah,
Tanya.
hola.
No, come
¿Cómo
on.
estás?
What's the sentence about the apple? He's trying to
No,
learn
I don't know a
things.
sentence. I just know it's called manzana.
Yeah,
and if you want to
very
catch
good.
the bus, you got to catch the autobus.
Oh, wow, you're nailing the Duolingo.
that's all you need, Tom. That's all you need. To
Yeah.
be riding apple in a bus.
And bueno. If you just throw a little bueno.
Yeah.
You know, you just do a little,
Kids
you know.
not on Duolingo can speak
No, I know,
almost
but-
fluent. You are spending a lot of
Yeah.
money on Duolingo. You can
No,
say
I'm not.
fucking apple and bus.
Well, I went through a phase a few years ago, and the phase kind of fizzled out pretty quickly. But
Yeah.
It's a great language to learn.
I know.
though.
I did
It's
buy a
such-
Spanish dictionary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where's that?
I couldn't tell you. I lost it in the move from Toowoomba to Canberra.
They
That
teach
years
it
ago.
at TAFE. You could go to
I know. I have looked it up.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
looked it up.
Yeah.
Just going back though a little bit, like what was the attraction in the sense of knowing this is actually could very well be my person? Do you remember that moment?
Oh, I just had very good banter with Tom. I felt like I'm quite quick. Oh, I'm going to come off like I'm up myself.
No, but that's true. I can back that up.
Extremely funny. No, but like, yeah, I like banter. I like
Yeah.
pace.
Yeah.
And my brain works 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I like banter.
Yeah.
Non-sexual like vibes, whatever. Like it just quick chat it gets me going. And yeah, Tom could hold his own against me, but he's always just felt very safe in an industry that's never felt safe to me. And I think I wouldn't be able to do the work that I do without someone as grounding as Tom. I remember I was doing this. I was having the first week of my job in Canberra was so hard. I was on air. There was a lot of pressure on me. And Tom had just crashed my car twice. I
did.
I said,
And he's not
It was
unhappy
so
about it.
fucked.
I said, Tom, just drive. He drives into a pole. And I was like, don't worry about it. Then he goes, okay. And drives poof, back into a tree. I was like, okay, this is a brand new fucking car. It's my first week on air. Canberra's hating me. I was bullied so much. I was the first woman on air in 10 years. The town fucking hated me. The rinsing I was getting on the Canberra Times. And then, I just finished on air. It was 2:00 in the afternoon. I had a photo shoot for McDonald's promo at 3. And I just was at my cortisol level end, and I was on the floor having a shower, and Tom, I've never told this story before, Tom picked me up and put my makeup on. I could barely move, and he put my shoes on, and I was crying so heavily. You remember? This Airbnb.
Yeah, it was full on.
And Tom had to put my shoes on. He put me in the car, and I thought, like, this is the love of my life.
Yeah. That is beautiful.
Where was that? Where was it for you, Tom? Was there any definitive moment or a moment in time?
Yeah, I knew pretty early on. Yeah, like, I don't know. When was it? Like 3 weeks?
Yeah.
I probably told you. Like, we'd been dating for like 3 weeks. And I don't know. I'd never met anyone like Tanya, like, just really interesting and, fascinating. Yeah, I was really, like, drawn to her by, like, her mind. Was, I hadn't...
a good body, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
don't forget.
But-
I try and get more out of it.
But, like, I'd
And
never
hot,
I'd never met
good
a
tits.
woman with... Yeah. All of those things. But I just hadn't met anyone with a brain like hers before. And, I think, I was really drawn and attracted to that. And it was just fun. It was easy. Like, there was...
Yeah, it's really easy.
We've literally never had
We don't really
really
fight.
any problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can fix that by the end of
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah.
We'll
we have
throw
to come
some
back for a
clangers.
second episode to heal it.
Exactly. All right, Tom,
Yes.
proposal. Mm-hmm. How did that go? Was it a big plan for you? Was it flowers, surprises?
Yeah, Tom, how was it?
It's good. Was it? We went down. There's this like little farm stay in Jarvis Bay called the Woods Farm, which like we love and we've gone to quite a few times. So yeah, we just went down there and
The whole day, right? Because I knew it was going to happen because we picked a ring out. And so I was like, it's going to happen sometime. And I reckon he's going to do it here because this is like a place, but So the whole day, this bitch is like literally on his knees for some reason. He's like, and so we're at the front of this cafe and he's, oh, look at this tree branch. And I'm like, it's happening. And then it didn't happen at 10 o'clock at night. I was like, oh, fucking hell, it wasn't this, what? And he goes, can you go inside and get me a beer? And then I came out. But literally the whole day, this fuck was on his literal knee.
I wasn't even meaning to be.
So,
was
what,
so
from your
unintentional.
perspective,
Like,
Tom,
yeah.
how was it going? You literally fell over and down there, but then you knew it was going to happen later at night.
Well, I was always planning on doing it later at night, and like, but even though we'd been together for so long, and like we went and picked out a ring together.
Okay, and then when we went to pick it up, right, because he's just so fucking lazy, we've been together for 8 years, so I feel like our love language is also just to troll each other. But he stops the front he stops out the front. I'm in the car to pick up the ring. And I know where we are, right? Because it's like where the jeweler is. And he goes, I'm just going to get chicken. He comes back with no chicken. I'm like,
Tom.
First of all, I'm offended. I was like, well, it's fucking lunchtime. And then he opens the boot. I'm like, this is the worst. Like, you're just the worst. Why don't you do it at like another time? It's just convenient.
Yeah, I think they really needed me to come pick it up.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It was really funny though.
Yeah.
He clearly responds to directives. He gets there straight away.
Correct.
Park. You parked out the front of the jeweler. You should have
No,
done.
I parked
maybe
like 50 metres down the road.
okay, fair enough.
But there's nothing
Yeah.
else on that street. And we
Yeah.
picked the ring out at that venue together and we've never been there since or before.
I spend a lot of time in that
No,
street
you
getting
don't.
chicken all the
Expect to
time.
buy chicken.
I was there for lunch.
Yeah. Yeah. Maniac. Fucking idiot.
What's your favourite thing about doing life with each other?
It's so funny because I always just talk about my career. It's so weird to talk about Tom. Not in a weird way, just not that I keep him private because he's available and he's on my stories and stuff, but I find it, because I don't even talk about Tom in therapy because
Yeah.
he's not a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
a bit like, oh, how do I talk about it? Well, you can answer then.
I don't know. It's just a good time.
We're
It
just
is, like, I
little
don't know,
best
like-
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, more mates than, well, yeah, I don't know. Lovers and mates, but we're just like best friends, like genuinely, not like how people say, oh, this is my best friend.
No,
but
yeah,
like,
it's like best friends. We like have dumb songs and
Yeah.
stupid things together.
Nice.
It's just easy. It's really easy and it's fun. Like when we go overseas, like Tom likes musicals and he didn't before. And Tom's like, oh, I've got this musical picked out and I want to go see this. And I just love spending time with him.
Yeah.
Sometimes I miss a lot of events with friends because I'm like, oh, I just want to stay at home with Tom. because he's just so fun, and also there's food. But he
Yeah.
is just so fun. He's like a bear.
Yeah. You're a little bearish. over there.
Well,
He
yeah,
looks like a
little bit.
bear, right? Kids look at him all the time, and he's like, "Why do kids look at me?" I'm like, "Because you look like a bear,
Cuddly.
a cuddly bear."
Yeah.
Kids are so drawn to Tom. Bear
Yeah, they
vibes.
feel the kindness and the
Warmth.
gentleness. Yeah, absolutely. Kids are smart like that.
Tan, when we met you, we met at Disneyland, and
Yeah,
and
so
I mean,
random.
I was just given people this is who you're traveling with,
Yeah,
and this is, and I didn't know who anybody was,
No.
for the most part, and as I got to know you, you were this incredible talent of humor, and I was like, wow, who is this girl? Where did she come from? So. Is your career, like, you've got millions of followers online and I mean on socials, and does it feel like it's happened quick for you, or
Yes and no.
your success?
Like, yes and no. I still feel like a massive imposter, but I hear that that's just really common and normal. Everyone says that they have it. But no, I feel like I've really worked to be here, and I still feel like I've got to work really hard. I feel like other people seem to have it easier than I do in a way, and I wonder if that is often because I am a woman or because I'm plus size, or I don't know. Maybe I don't fit into social norms. I'm harder, But it did happen relatively quick. I remember I posted this video in Canberra when I was doing Brahe Radio. It was a video called, Realistic Makeup Tutorial. Ironically, in the middle of it, Tom is watching TV, and I was like, shut that fucking TV up, Tom. And I kept it in, and it kind of made the video, but it hit about 350 million views. And that was in 2017. And when I posted it, I went to bed and my life changed. And that was on the 4th of February 2017, and my life has never been the same.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I
mean,
went
you
to
hear
bed
stories
and then
like
woke
that,
up.
don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
But that's
yeah.
a real.
And
that's
you're it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I got flown to LA and like met with Funny or Die. I met with Comedy Central. I met with Lorne Michaels' people, which was wild, and his Saturday Night Live and 30 Rock. And I was in this like tiny shop in Tribeca in between seeing Comedy Central and Funny or Die in New York. And this woman comes up, she's like, "Oh my God, Tanya, I follow you on Instagram so hard. I'm such a fan." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "All of us know who you are." And I was like, "All the waiters," because I did content about waiters, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I went to Broadway tickets, where you can get cheap tickets, TKTS. She was like, "Oh my God, I follow you, Tanya, right?" And I was like, "I'm in the center of the universe, and
Yeah.
people know my fucking name." I never would have thought this for me, especially because you know what it's like working I wanted to be an actor for a long time. And you got to be cast. Someone's got to pick you.
That's right.
Whereas in social, you choose yourself.
Yeah.
And you show what you want to show. And if it wasn't for social, I'd never be here. So I'm really grateful for the opportunity to be able to do it. But it's also like terrifying being on social as well. It's good and bad.
I
Yeah.
agree.
What's it been like on your side of the bed, Tom? Watching this happen.
And be
Like,
honest.
like it's full on.
Yeah.
Because people on the internet are just so cruel.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
And well, yeah, and like people are cruel in general, but like, yeah, you can go to bed, you post something, and then like 10, you can wake up to people just rinsing her online for something that isn't even like offensive, but people just want to have an opinion. You know what people are like on Facebook and Instagram in the comments, but like, yeah, it probably took 10 years like pretty good now. Like she doesn't read the comments and stuff, but yeah, I guess it did take a toll on you like quite a lot for
A really
quite
long
a
time.
long time.
Maybe
Yeah.
you're sensitive.
Do you
creative.
ever clap back, Tom? Do you ever like get on there and be
No,
like, yeah,
no. You can't win on Facebook.
you cannot.
Especially Facebook.
Yeah, I've dodged Facebook.
Yeah.
But even when I've had very little trolling, but I have had some. And every time I think it's going to make a difference when I clap back,
Makes it
it's
sometimes
never
worse.
the right thing to do. I just go, why did I do it? Because then it gets uglier, and then I'm just like, ugh.
And then you get mad, and then what I
Yeah.
find is that I get entrenched in this dialogue with this person who I don't even know exists.
Right.
And I go, I could be spending all of this time being creative and
Yes.
giving something to the world. So I'm going to just not engage because then I get angry. And the angrier I am, the less likely I am to accept ideas, so I can't create.
Yep,
And I
yep.
think that's the worst part of it, is that I've dedicated too much time to anger and not being able to be a facilitator
Yeah.
for creativity.
Well, you've got a podcast of course, with Nova. Can you tell us what that's about? Probably everyone already knows, but...
No, it's called More to Say. It used to be called Hennessy's Hotline, which was just about interviewing drug dealers, which I fucking miss, to be honest with you. I loved interviewing.
How much have you got and what are we
And where
charging?
are you?
Or just sex talk. That sounds like a bit of a sex talk, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like, yeah.
We had this woman who sold her underwear, sold her nail clippings, sold her toiletries, sold her used items, sold her rubbish, wild amounts of money. And I was like, what am I doing? I interviewed a woman who is a professional line sitter in Washington. So say if someone wants to go watch a political speech, she'll line up for 2 hours, 12 hours, whatever it is, and just gets paid per hour. Like, just interesting. But my new podcast is like kind of just vulnerable chat, which is fucking intense. Like, it's too much. I share too much on there.
I was going to ask you, Tom, before just about the social stuff, the social media, and you said, people are cruel. I think people behave cruelly.
Yeah.
And I think people behave kindly.
Yeah, they do.
Ali kind of asked it before. Have you ever been on the street? Because Tan's like, she's just said she's in New York City and she's being recognised. You guys could be out anywhere in the suburbs here, and someone comes up. And
but it happens to you too. Oh my Lord, people lose their mind over you.
Yeah, but
or they go,
yeah,
or they go,
yeah, they
Andrew,
do.
and you're like, close.
Oh, yeah.
Close.
Seen it in the paper. Let me tell you. I've been married to all the Daddo brothers at some point.
I've used wrong photos in like family events.
It happened today.
Husband Lockie? No,
happened
yeah.
But when it's in person, not from a keyboard jockey, but if it's in person, have you ever wanted to go Will Smith on someone and just
Yeah, well,
does that ever happen? Because you want to protect.
I don't even know if it's ever happened in person when I'm there.
Yeah.
Has it? I don't think so.
They're all just cowards behind the keyboard. Yeah.
But just like people that have been rude and quite mean or aggressive towards Tanya.
Yeah.
Remember when that guy was like, I'm going to hit you over the head with a chair? And you were so infuriated by it, but you can't do anything about it because...
Oh, the online...
they're words, aren't they, at that point?
Yeah, but I mean in person. People will be like ex-workmates or whatever.
Yeah.
Super mean and rude to you. But as soon as I'm there, they're like, oh, how great's Tanya? Good to see you, mate. Like, but then they're like a massive dick to her as soon as I'm gone. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is weird. Yeah, I think people are scared of him because he looks like a bear.
Yeah, well, when you double
back
up,
to it.
Yeah.
you got someone there with you.
Yeah, but no.
So the plan is to go to LA. What's your plan, Tom? What are you going to do? Are you going to cook?
Me,
I mean, I know you talked about the Mexican cantina, but will you?
I'm probably going to get discovered, I think.
I just spilled so much water over the Okay, this is the thing. Tom genuinely thinks he's going to get fucking discovered, okay?
Doing what? There's a lot of things
who
you can be
knows?
discovered.
Doing what?
That's the beauty of showbiz.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hey.
Man,
Can't we have your own double show?
No, bloody hell. All right, I've worked my fucking ass off, right? I work 9 to 9 p.m. I am unbalanced. I've given my life to this job. If this bloke gets discovered sitting outside of a restaurant and gets to be in a friggin' Leonardo DiCaprio film, I will never forgive him.
But isn't that what showbiz is? It goes to the undeserving.
And that is excellent.
Scene.
That is, he's just synthesized the entire industry in a sentence.
Why put effort
my
in?
God, you just encapsulated that in 3 words. Oh,
Tom,
man.
I love you. Okay.
Me too. Wow. Well done.
That's Hollywood, baby.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
I worked with a guy called Larry Moss.
Yeah.
He is probably was one of the greatest acting coaches around. Great director. Works with Leo DiCaprio.
Oh, wow.
All these different actors. Or he's just a master at script analysis.
Mm-hmm.
His thing is he would always say, "People, do not sit around and wait to be discovered. Do your fucking work. The red carpet is dirty, people. Do your work." So, according to Larry, you be SOL in LA. Don't wait. You can wait for You can just wait forever to be picked up or discovered, rather, in Los Angeles. So, just have a plan. Do your work. You'll be right.
He doesn't want to do it, Camp. He wants to. He
just wants to be discovered.
I had this meeting, God knows where, right? I think it was like fucking Meta, right? I'm I'm sitting there. I go in. I pitch 48 ideas because I had some budget, and I was like, amazing, because then I'd be in the zeitgeist of the States. Like my stuff would get worked.
Yeah.
Tom's out the front having a coffee, just trying to work his angles and make eye contact. Anyone who'll look.
I love it.
He's like, they'll be casting people.
Oh, I didn't want to waste the time I had there.
But you,
You guys, it's no wonder you guys are together.
The time, like you're
Perfect.
insane.
Have you seen that movie, Chef?
Chef. I'm trying to think. I do know the name.
Oh, you
John-
go and watch it. Yeah, what's his name?
John
Favreau.
John Favreau.
You could do Chef too. Chef the sequel,
I'll
but
have
do
to,
it the
I'll
Aussie.
go home and watch it.
Oh my god, you would be amazing in
Oh
that.
yes, and part of it is you have to learn how to speak Spanish. So you learn Spanish on film as you're making your cheese sandwiches or whatever you're doing in
Yes.
your food truck
I like this.
in LA.
Yeah.
Look, he's already gotten an
Oh,
opportunity.
mate.
The
Daddo
eyebrows
brothers
up.
interested. Ironically, he has gotten discovered today.
We'll produce it. Don't worry, it's all done.
Yeah, and I'm like, my scripts.
Well, we better get our visas together.
You guys are a reality show going into LA. Would you?
Yeah.
Could you rekindle things with Funny or Die or Lorne? Because Lorne Michaels, I could totally see you. Is that the idea to go to Groundlings or, that sort of? I'm
Yes,
just
I would
throwing-
love to go to Groundlings. Every time we go to LA, what's the place we go to, the improv place?
Upright.
Upright Citizens
Yeah.
Brigade, which is like some of the best improv. Like we've been there and just seen, like Nicole Byer, who's one of my favorite comedians, and she's just like doing improv in a 40-seat venue.
Yeah,
Like
LA is
10 bucks a ticket.
Yeah.
seven.
amazing?
It's like just out of control, and just like there's so many marshmallow things over there. I mean, also for my crib, but also marshmallows. But it's like it's just thriving with possibility. People want to meet you.
Yeah.
The ceiling feels a bit higher. Opportunity feels there. I don't know if that will work out.
You won't know unless you go.
Yeah.
You got to give it a shot. If you're feeling it, you've got to go after it for as long as you feel like until you. When you're walking into a forest and you can only walk halfway before you're coming out the other side.
Yeah.
There is that moment, I think, in LA where you're going out the other side and you come to understand. And for us, it was about 15 years, and then we
Yeah.
hung on another 10. But it was like you got to give it a shot if you're feeling it. 'Cause
Yeah, totally.
Everything you say it is, and the other side as well.
I feel like I've got an audience, and there is Americans in my audience. I could probably start out with like a creator, do some collabs with some TikTokers, and a lot of TikTokers. It's respected differently in the States. People see TikTokers here as a bit like sad. Over there, they're in Hollywood films. They're in, there's one TikToker I'm obsessed with, and she's in Hacks, which is one of my favorite shows. She's in like this, and then she just keeps getting work, and it's like we see TikTok as like, they see it as an audition.
Yeah.
Right.
In
true.
LA, they see it as an audition, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I think the thing is, I don't know if I can start again. I'm just sick of the hustle.
Yeah, but that's the world though, Turn. We're always starting again.
You're always hustling, aren't
We're
you?
always
Yeah.
starting again. We're always recreating. It's just part of recreation. It's
I
shed
think
that
I'm like,
skin, go start again. It's
burn
okay.
the fuck.
It's part of the process.
And then
that.
did you just like regenerate somehow? How do you get over the burnout of like,
Well, you've got Tom.
Yeah.
That will help.
That's it.
Yeah.
You've got the comfy space to go to.
You've got the beautiful armchair to come
Yeah.
home to and just sit with him, and that's how you redo and regenerate. Unless he, of course, has got his own movie.
I was gonna
and then
say.
he needs you.
Maybe.
Then you're stymied.
Yeah.
Tom Poole and Will Smith this summer coming.
Well, maybe not that. Try again. Someone else.
Oh, okay. Well, you're making deeper demands on who you will and won't work with in the fucking
Hypothetical.
in the A-list
Already.
hypothetical. Wow, this guy.
Are you two like vision boarders or anything, or do you sort of talk with each other and go, "This is let's do this. This is our plan. This is the future." Do you do that?
I think it's hard for Tom to
Tom's
vision
like
board because
looking.
I'm like, Tom, I've had an idea. I think I've got undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah.
Let's go to Dubbo. And he's like, oh, all right. Like, I think,
Yeah.
like, I feel bad for Tom because he's just along for the ride. But like, if he wasn't, I couldn't do it. So like, it's a team sport, if that
It
makes
is.
sense.
And I think now,
Like, yeah.
I feel I'm coming into my own now, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of ready to change up what I'm doing, and So, yeah, I don't know, kind of like tag team, I guess.
Yeah, we don't really I vision board.
Do you?
Oh, massively.
How does that look?
So I just do an A4 piece of paper I've stolen from work, and you have to steal it from work. For some reason, it can't be your own paper.
Oh, okay.
So you can steal it from an Office Works. Oh, my God, what am I doing encouraging stealing on this podcast? I go to jail.
This is a new tip. I didn't know this tip.
You can't own it. And then you write, you do it in January. And then you write everything you want to achieve within the year. And you have to be specific. And then you put it near your bed. And then I've almost done everything on the list except for one thing, which was be on The Masked Singer. But everything else
It's not
I
too
did.
late. Yeah.
Yeah. So I read it every day. I look at it every day. And then the idea is that you act like you already have it. So
Yeah.
you act
Yeah.
in gratitude. And we used to do gratitude every night until Tom's became just really basic during COVID. He was like, I'm thankful for sandwiches. And then he would repeat ones from like the day before. He's like, and you, I'm like, no, you can't use that 9 nights in a row. He's like, glad we've got unlimited mint slice, good deal you did with Arnott's. I'm like, no, you can't bring capitalism into gratitude. It defeats the
I was super grateful for them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you can't be judgy about what you're grateful
Yeah.
of. I'm kind of with you. I do the it's 180.
108.
108. That's
Yeah.
right. It's 108 things to be grateful for.
Every day?
No.
thank God.
Once a year. So at the end of each year, I sit down and I write my 108 things that I'm grateful for. And sometimes it simply is the salt water that I dive into every day, or the sun, or the eyelash moon that I can make a wish on at the beginning of every lunar cycle. That sort of stuff. It gets pretty simple because 108's a lot of things to come up with.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is.
But gratitude is the key. Would you agree?
Yes, and gratitude saves me every time. Like every time I feel like I'm going to lose it, I'm like, you are alive. You know what I mean? Like you've got oxygen. You are not unwell. Sometimes you start to be like, oh my God, like this is dark and sad and I don't know if we're going to get through this, but like we have each other.
Yeah.
We have excellent support. Not everyone has support. We have a roof over our head. We have water. We have like a lot of mint slice, So like that gratitude I think has saved me so many times in my life and my career.
And to state the obvious, how much has humour helped?
I don't know. I just can't like live without a joke. Even my pop, when he was like literally on his deathbed, he saw these, he's really funny. Well, he saw these 2 pigeons having sex and he was like, the feathers are flying outside, girls. Come and have a look at these pigeons having sex. And I was like, my pop died like 2 hours later. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Wow.
just classic. My pop was just such a legend and so funny. And I think that you can't take life too seriously.
I love
We've
it.
got these songs that we sing. But anyway.
There's
There's
an album.
too many songs.
An album in your future.
but may they always be popping up in your relationship, because I reckon those inner jokes, those in jokes that you
I love
have
them. The
together, like
best.
you're at a party and someone walks in and it's like time to go, and Ali looks at me and says, "Are we having fun yet?" And I know, exit stage left. It's our time.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You know,
it's like joke.
whatever,
It's
you know,
like the best.
just those little things, and they get more and more the deeper you go into your
course you would.
relationship, and it's so fun.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I hear people whinging about their relationship. I'm like, I just don't, because we're just like having the best time.
I think we still laugh about 30 years ago, we saw a man at Pasadena Marketplace.
Why did I know you were going to say this?
I know.
Straight up. There he is, the 2-inch long.
Just the biggest butt crack falling out of his pants that you've ever seen. And,
Yeah.
and Cam saw it first and he's like, ow, 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 ow. So, of course, I saw it and we laughed for so long and so hard. And every time it still comes up, like 30 years later, we just
Like,
go,
that's
that
wild.
Pasadena
Yeah,
guy.
that's
30
amazing.
years. Like,
Yeah.
I so hope that we are still making nonsense
You guys
jokes.
will. That's
Yeah.
very clear.
Yeah, we will.
Of course.
Sing
Yeah.
a song about the dog.
No, I don't have to sing it everywhere I go. It's
No,
weird.
We're in the.
This is about your and my
we're-
relationship, not
No,
mine and my
don't force
corgis.
Okay, we're about to.
It's our corgi, by the way. Like, you do not own that dog. I knew you were in a relationship with the dog. You guys don't go to bed, right? The dog is lying in Tom's arms and he's kissing it. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm the third wheel here. I might be. It's a bit much with the dog, I tell you. You got
I
to stop
love
kissing
corgis.
No, I
it.
think it's pretty normal.
No, you got to stop kissing it. I just think
You kiss him.
not as much as you. You're like kissing that dog, and the dog's even like, it's a bit much.
It's the first fight. We've done it. Well done.
Yes.
Who kisses the dog more?
Tom to a problematic level.
I don't know if it's problematic, but yeah.
Let's get Dr. Chris Brown on.
Whoa.
Okay, I do have to ask
that.
this. What is the favourite meal that Tom cooks you?
Oh, lasagna. He's just
Lasagna.
like this nutso lasagna. But then he also does like sanchui bao, which is really good. Oh, he does good desserts. He makes this like fucked up like caramel slice. It's like,
Yum.
And do you ever cook, Tan?
no. I have not cooked a meal in 7 years.
Love it.
But
But there's
hot.
always time. But you're
That's
hot.
right.
yeah, I don't even say there's always time. I just go, but I'm hot. It's like unrelated to anything to do with cooking. Why would I? Like, and also Tom can't stand my cooking. I cooked him a sandwich once. Well, I made him a sandwich and I was like, ratios are off. And I was like, well, it's judgmental. You make a sandwich.
And
like,
it was
I
just
will.
a peanut butter sandwich and it was still off.
I don't remember criticising it.
Clearly someone
I don't
does.
think I got a sandwich.
It's weaponized incompetence, my end.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how you go in the shower. So we've got a 2-minute shower.
Oh my God, I was like,
Yeah. Oh, he's going to sing.
finally, you'll hear the song.
Here we go. Both answer the same question.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. First one. What about your relationship makes you feel the most grateful?
Your just existence?
I think how much I've grown since we've been together.
Yeah.
Like, I guess I grew up in Toowoomba, which is like a regional Queensland town, and I think if I hadn't have met Tanya, I probably would still be there.
And you wouldn't know all the lyrics to Rent.
It's true. So yeah, I think growth for sure.
Beautiful.
That's a really good one, Tom.
Did you want to answer again?
I just don't know because it just like so feels like holistic.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, just that like I feel so comfortable and like can be myself so wholly, and I just am allowed to be myself in it even when it's awful way and
Yeah.
feel caught.
Yep. If you could relive one day with each other, what would it be?
Oh my God, the day we got the dog.
That was a good day.
You think-
For me, it was a good day. Tanya found it quite stressful.
What was your favourite day?
No,
When we first met, we had a lot of sex, and I know that that's what he's thinking.
I'm trying to think.
And then you got the dog and the kissing started.
I think one of the most memorable days was when we went to LA when Tanya was doing a thing for Facebook, and we went to the hotel room and they literally just gave us an envelope of $2,000 cash.
Tom, it's more our relationship,
No.
not money you got for free.
I know that, but like for me,
fuck.
that was like crazy, like this life in
Yeah.
show business, like
Yeah.
the weird things that I was like embarking on, because that was quite early on. And I was like, what is happening? This is not normal.
Yeah.
Tom has
Like-
been thrust into this
That's what I'm
entertainment
getting at.
industry.
I wasn't
that he's like,
talking about the cash, but like I was like,
feels
But
like
the whole
you were.
experience.
yeah,
Yeah.
because that was like my
Yeah.
kind of first experience in like Tanya's world, and yeah, it was weird.
The weirdness,
good.
I
It was
have a
good, but
feeling
weird.
is going to continue.
Yeah.
in the car or when we leave.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring up that $2,000 worth
Because
of
it's
tax-free
super
money?
weird.
Here come, the shower. The
Because it
shower's
was super interesting.
the shower's continuing, and we're running out of water. The world needs more. What the world needs more of is
Inclusion.
Yeah, totally.
you're in and out.
Especially now.
More so than ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does your perfect day look like?
I don't know. As long as I can eat Tom's food, I don't really mind. I just want to like hang out with him. I don't want to be at a bar. I just want to be in pajamas with him. Is something like I have stains all over my shirt, so does he. Like we're just pigs, and I just want to be a little pig on a couch with Tom. And I don't even want to talk to him necessarily. I just want to like be in his energy. I feel so safe with Tom. I can't even tell you how amazing it is. Pom Pom?
Yeah, I don't know. I love our like on the weekends, the slow mornings. Just get up, have a coffee at home, and yeah, just slow, and just I don't know, no plans.
And watching Shark Tank.
Oh, we do love Shark Tank. It's so good. The American one's so good.
Oh my God. And for those reasons, I'm out.
all right. One before you're out. One word to describe each other.
Oh God, the voice, I can't. Kind.
Sorry, I actually missed that question.
He's thinking about that $2,000 money. That
I was thinking, am I in trouble? Should I have not said that?
Here's the question again.
Sorry.
One word to describe Tanya.
Just super generous.
Yeah, I'd probably give too much of myself if I'm honest.
Don't take it. It's so funny. I'm not going to say don't.
No, you know what it is? It's I just have really low self-esteem. People think comedians are so verbose and so this and so that, but I'm like, I'm just at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
We reckon you're unreal. We reckon you're both fantastic.
Yeah, this
Good
is
on you,
fun.
Tom. You are the yin to the yang over there.
Defo yin to yang.
Well, it's clearly working. You can see just by the two of you together. So thank you so much for coming in.
No,
I know it's
thank
been a
you.
long day for
Yeah,
one
Tom's
of you.
been chefing.
Both of you. There you
And
go.
I've just been fucking around. Now, tell me this just before I go. I hear
Yeah.
that your family Christmas is like out of control because you love Christmas. Is this
I
a fact?
love Christmas. Well, I love any celebration. I love Easter, Christmas, birthdays. The birthday parties we used to throw for the kids when they were younger were off the charts. Not a lot of money thrown at it, but the creativity.
This is what I've heard.
Yeah, we had a whole Harry Potter birthday. We had a bus. We had all of our friends dress up as different characters.
And they went
from
on a
lesson
tour
to
from Santa
lesson.
Monica to West LA.
Oh my God, there was Dementors.
Dementors coming out of
It was
laneways.
so fun. That was our community. They just
Yeah.
all it was the best. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I did.
Cam, when we went to the Tiki Hut in Disneyland, and after we'd been at the park all day, why were we continuing to go at 11 o'clock? It was after the fireworks. We'd worked all day. And Cam said that and it just stuck with me. He said, I'm so thankful for Ali because she makes our family come together and she makes every event so special. And I remember being like, I hope one day, like, that's me or someone speaks about me and like that. I just remember, I still remember where we were and everything. I just was like, that's an amazing compliment. And
That is.
cool. Also, I'm coming to your Christmas.
Well, Tom's cooking. He doesn't know it
Oh
yet.
my God. He was like down immediately. Are you down?
Yeah, I'll cook.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right,
You're
guys.
making a TV show with Cam, so.
Well, there you go. Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
we're doing it. We're doing the chef show in Los Angeles,
Perfect.
Yes,
where
chef
you are
too.
going to be learning Spanish on camera.
Perfect.
Tan's going to be out there attracting all the customers.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and Tom's got a Netflix fucking show. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I love it. Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Future is sealed. Well done, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was like a tornado. That was a tornado of personality, right?
Oh my God.
Right?
She's unreal.
Oh, so
I love. I mean, when I said the yin to the yang, I mean, really, he really is.
He really is. When she kept talking
catcher.
about how safe he feels, I felt safe.
How safe she feels, you mean?
How safe she feels with him. That I could feel that. You know, I was like, this is a safe man. He just feels like a big
Yeah.
cuddly bear that's just got you.
Yeah, yeah. And use that bear analogy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, great. Super talented, you know. I think, you know, why not go to LA, have a crack at it?
Absolutely.
Good on them.
She has so many talents, Tanya.
Well, I mean, we said in the intro that she's a best-selling author, and we didn't get to talk about her new book, Pink Santa, which it's coming up to Christmas, so check it out.
Put it in the Christmas stocking.
Yeah, because no doubt it'll have a few giggles
No doubt.
and a lot of energy.
I hope you had a few giggles with us as well listening.
Yes, it's nice to have a giggle in the bathroom.
Oh. Okay, that's a whole other thing there.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, if you're on your own, especially.
No, I'm just going to leave it there.
Okay, all right, good. All right. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Bye for now.